Bitcoin has just staged a failed breakout attempt, but it's looking more and more like a solid trend reversal is actually starting to form up here for Bitcoin, and that we may actually be establishing a solid area of price support for Bitcoin moving forward. There's also some very, very big news today for the US markets as the stimulus bill looks set to pass. Another publicly traded company buys Bitcoin, but they also did something that no other publicly traded company has done yet. So very, very interesting. We're talking about that. And I share some news on the paid network hack and what that means. My name's Lark, and every day I make videos to help you make money investing. So if that's what you want to do, subscribe to the channel, smash the thumbs up button, and click on the bell to make sure you catch all of my videos. So let's get into the charts here. Bitcoin yesterday completed a double bottom breakout, sending the price of Bitcoin up and over $51,000. Most importantly, it got over the diagonal line of resistance. However, there's some bad news here. It did not hold that short term. Right now, Bitcoin is struggling to hold that line. It's currently under that line after coming back down to retest the neckline of the double bottom breakout. Sadly, this entire double bottom pattern actually lacked any real volume, showing that traders were just not committed to the move. They lacked confidence in a strong breakout here. Obviously, that's what ended up playing out too. As you can see on the daily chart here, the price of Bitcoin, that daily candle, is about to close above the green line here. Now, if that happens, if we do confirm a daily close above this green line, I think that would be a very nice move for Bitcoin. It would signal that a trend reversal is underway for Bitcoin. Obviously, we do need to see that nice close happen. At the time of recording the video, we're still about an hour or so away from seeing this daily candle close, but it's looking good at the moment. Now, I've got some interesting data from Glassnode to share with you. This shows that 1.2 million Bitcoin, representing 6.5% of the entire Bitcoin supply, moved on chain between the prices of $46,600 and $48,600, which means that it is likely to be our range of price support moving forward, unless all of these new buyers, many of those will be new buyers, decide to sell at a loss, or miners come in and step up selling pressure in a massive way. But with miner supplies depleted, this is not as likely to happen in the very near future. This area in the purple box is our most important area of price support right now for Bitcoin. That is likely to be the sweet spot for dip buyers before we start moving back up towards price discovery in the coming weeks. By the way, if you want to buy yourself some Bitcoin or Ethereum or any of the other top cryptocurrencies like Polkadot or Elrond, then the top place to do that is over on Binance. You can purchase cryptocurrencies over there using more than 50 different fiat currencies, and as a special bonus, if you sign up using the link down below in the description, then you will also get 10% off of your trading fees over on the exchange. Now, let's get into the news. The first big news story for today is that it appears the US stimulus bill is finally going to go through. I feel like we've been talking about this stimulus bill for like ages now, because we haven't talked about it for ages. It's ridiculous. But it has now passed the House. It's now passed the Senate. So we're just going through the final processes now, looking more and more likely like this is actually going to happen. There'll be $1.9 trillion in stimulus coming, including $1,400 checks for some Americans. Not everybody, some people, though. This is a good thing for the markets for two reasons. One, it's likely to bring confidence back to the stock markets. That definitely needed a little hit of confidence here. The government doubling down on its commitment to keep the boat afloat, essentially. And the second reason, this is good for Bitcoin. We love things that are good for Bitcoin here. That $1.9 trillion freaking dollars, it's not coming from some magical government savings account. It's coming from money printing, and it's coming from fricking debt. The exact forces that will continue to drive investors and institutions and companies into the open and waiting arms of Bitcoin. In fact, that's what the next story is about. A publicly listed Chinese company called May2 has joined the crypto buyers club. They bought 380 Bitcoin and 15,000 Ethereum, saying, of course, strategic assets is what they're doing here with these crypto purchases. In total, they invested around $40 million. I know. Another day, another company buying Bitcoin. Big surprise, Lark. But this story is big for one simple reason. They did not just buy Bitcoin, they also bought Ethereum. This may be the first example of a publicly traded company buying Ethereum as a strategic reserve asset. That's very interesting. That is a big deal. By the way, you probably haven't heard of the May2 company, but they're a pretty big software company, a video software company. They got about $1.5 billion market cap. So, not irrelevant. They also have around 50 million daily active users. Now remember, this story is interesting because you need to remember this. There's $10 trillion in fiat sitting in corporate treasuries globally. Lots of, smaller companies, semi-big companies, medium companies, big companies, all these guys. Even a few percent of that money flowing into the crypto markets will be massive. We're going to see stories like this all year long. Okay, now finally, I want to talk about what happened with paid networks. So on Saturday morning, there was a hack of a smart contract that allowed the hacker to mint more tokens and resulted in the price crashing by over 90% in a few hours. Ouch. First, we need to understand what this was and what this wasn't. This was a hack. This was not an exit scam or a rug pull, as some commentators are saying that it is. This was a hack. Paid Network was a victim of a malicious actor here. The team is still out in front, working on resolving the situation. Day and night, they're doing constant communication with the community. They have not exit scammed. They're working very hard to fix the issue and make things right with investors and to relaunch, of course, the very popular Ignition platform. That being said, there is no sugarcoating what happened. A lot of people lost a lot of money because of this hack. It's but another hack in just a long string of protocol exploits. We've seen so many over the last year. It's going to take a lot of work now for the Paid Network team to really rebuild that trust with their community. I think, them being out in front of this, being very communicative through this whole process has definitely helped that. But still, a lot of people lost a lot of money on this hack situation. The current plan right now is to relaunch the token with a snapshot for holders from just before the exploit happened. This should be happening very, very soon, actually. Hopefully we can see the very popular launch pads coming back online really soon as well. That would help really propel the token back up in value and help Paid Network really move past this pretty unfortunate situation that happens. Now, I personally have a lot of Paid Network tokens. I think that Paid Network will bounce back from the hack stronger than before, but this has been a pretty big hit for them, so hopefully they can get back to business as usual in the very near future. Anyway, those are just my 2 Satoshis. Your question for today: do you think the trend is reversing for Bitcoin, or do you expect a lot more price pain to come in the next few weeks? Be curious to hear your opinion on that, whether this area is going to be our new area of support between 46.6 and 48.6, or if we're still going to go and hit some lower levels coming up. Let me know down below in the comment section. Thanks so much for watching today's video, and peace out till next time.